Is the lighting okay? I need some of Goob's Pro lighting for it to be like pop. Okay. Deep breaths. Don't get too excited. Think clearly. Don't talk too fast. And then forget what you're gonna say. Thank you. Okay. Okay, got it. Ding ding. Light bulb went off my head. Alright. How do I say this right? She was just pretty much just kind of, yeah, just, no. A little bit. I've just been, yeah, no. Spoiled brat. Yeah. Oh. I start snorting. This is gonna be a lot of editing. And it's been. Alright, I have some super exciting news to share with y'all today. It's a huge surprise. I've been waiting for so long to share this with y'all on my YouTube. I already blew it everywhere else, so I'm sure about half of you already know what the big surprise is and what I'm so excited about. And the other half of you, I know y'all don't know yet, so I'm really excited to share it with y'all. So the prize is, y'all, I have a 2-year-old filly. And I named her Indy, and I'll share the whole story with y'all. So, as a lot of y'all know, I've been looking for like 2-year-olds, like fillies or colts. The reason I was thinking about doing baby horses for a little while, but then I did realize that if I got another baby horse, it'd kind of be like Journey. Like, I got her all tame and gentle at 1 year old, but I'd still have to wait like another year till I would be able to ride. So then I started looking for like 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds, like, so I can, as soon as I tame them and gentle them, then I can already start the whole riding thing. And then after I get them really brake to ride, then resell them and find them another great home. So I've been looking for quite some time, and then this one Sunday afternoon, I just so happened to be scrolling, because every couple times a day or once a day I'll go on there to see on there, because you kind of have to be on top of it, because especially if there's a good deal, because yeah, if there's a good deal, people will jump all over it in a matter of like an hour or so. So I went on there, and then I saw this 2-year-old filly, and I was like, oh boy, she was only posted 3 hours ago. And I saw she's 2 years old and not that far away. I was like, okay, got it. So then I messaged the lady that had her, and is she still available? They're like, oh, there's someone coming here to look for her like this evening, like at 5:30, and it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, oh no. I was thinking like, we gotta beat them there. So then we all hopped in the van, hooked up the horse trailer, and we got there. We made it, and then we went there, we picked it up. Now, this 2-year-old filly, Indy, I named her Indy. The reason why these people were selling, well, first of all, let me back up a little bit. It was a really, really sweet family. They had older girls, and they were gonna go off to college, and that's why they didn't really have time for Indy, because they were gonna go away and all that stuff. And hold on, I want to share this with y'all. I get seriously. But pretty much my top question for me is that I get a lot, and I'm sure some of y'all are still wondering this, is, are you going to college, Joy? And no, I'm not going to college, and I know just right now this second, I'm sure a lot of y'all are commenting like, no college, oh. I know, okay, I know it can be good for some other people, but for me personally, I do not want to go to college. I would prefer to stay home. As I mentioned before, Lord willing, I want to be a wife and mother one day, but since I have time, I want to do what I love, which is to train horses and to make YouTube videos, and then that money that I make from that I want to save to, Lord willing, help my family out one day. Obviously, everything is in God's hands. But anyways, let's get back to the story. The girls were going off to college, and they didn't have time for Indy, and they were doing the right thing. I'm not saying, oh, they didn't take care of their horse, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying that. They were doing the right thing of rehoming her. And yeah, I kind of neglected. She had knots on her hair, just like in her coat. They just left like this winter coat blanket on her, and then she had all these knots all on her like stomach, and she even had like a little piece of like wire in her tail. Like it was just like all in there, and she didn't really like people that much. She was scared of everything pretty much, and she was super hard to catch. When I went in there to go see her, I asked, oh, can I go in the round pen and go see her? And they're like, oh, sure, go ahead. And I went in there, and where I was, she was on the opposite side of the round pen. I was here, she was there. I was here, she was there. And I was like, here, girl. So I guess you could say she was pretty much wild. Not completely wild, because once you shook some grain, she'd come up, and then they had like her halter on and a little rope, and then you catch her, and you could touch her a little bit, but she didn't like her ears touched. She didn't like her back end touched. Just like a little bit on her neck. It reminds me kind of a lot of Dream God Journey, like she only like a little bit touched. Now let me back up a little bit more. She's practically wild, because where these people got her from, they got her from somebody's place where they just had a field of pretty much wild horses, and so she was kind of born into like a herd of pretty much wild horses, and they went in there and they got her. And that's pretty much, and then when they got her, they didn't really work with her. She's kind of just thrown into the field, just kind of grazing and kind of just being like a wild horse. They don't even really know exactly what breed she is. They were saying quarter horse, but I don't know if she's full-bred quarter horse. I don't know. She looks like a mix of a couple things. I don't know. It doesn't really matter anyways. But yeah, so they got her. She's practically wild. And then they pretty much just threw her out onto their pasture. So she pretty much has not been messed with. She doesn't know anything. But when I was in there with the round pen looking at her, and when I finally was able to catch her kind of like on the rope a little bit, I could tell she was a sweetheart. She just needed time and love and patience. But I knew she'd be a good girl. So yeah, we loaded her up on the trailer, and she didn't like that. She went in there, but she was in the trailer. And you know in horse trailers where they have the horse trailer and they have like the little feeder thing up there, where she would jump and put her feet like on top of the horse trailer. She was crazy. She was knocking out on the horse trailer. She's like, what am I doing on this thing? I want to be wild and free again. And here is the crazy part. The older man, the dad of the family, he only sold her to me for $100. And I could just not believe that price. Like, even until now, I'm like, really? Only $100? Like, that just seems like crazy. Like, dogs are more expensive than that. I'm just like, what? Like, I just couldn't, like, wow. That was super crazy. So yeah, she did not like the trailer at all, and we brought her home. Thank the Lord she was in one piece, because I thought for sure she would probably break a leg in that trailer. Good thing she didn't. So we brought her home and we put her into the barn, and she was spooked. She was scared. You put her there and she was so scared. She was pacing back and forth, and she didn't like going under the shelter of the barn. She would snore, walk back and forth. And I put her hay under there because it was like a rainy day. Like the next day it was turning like the sprinkle. I put her hay in the barn. She would snore. She was just like all crazy. She was practically pretty much wild. And yeah, today it's day 5, and so practically it's been like 4 full days. We're on our 5th day right now, and she has come so far in just like 4 full days. I can't even explain it. Like, it's crazy. She is such a fast learner. Like, I am like shocked. Like, I am surprised. Like, what she is doing now is what Journey is pretty much what Journey was doing like in a month of training, and she's just doing this in 4 days. And this place right now for her is still completely new, and it's crazy. So I've just been giving her lots of love and attention. It's been just in these 4 days, it's the most attention and love I think she's ever got in her whole entire life, and she is just soaking it all in. Yeah, I'm just gonna share what I've been doing with her. So yeah, in these last 2 days, I have just been rubbing all over her, showing her that humans aren't scary, and what I'm showing her isn't scary. And she's been, yeah, as I just said, soaking it all in. It's Yeah, it didn't take long for me to put that round pen to good use. The round pen has been awesome. It's like so nice. So I've been working with her in the round pen. I got her desensitized with the stick and the rope, and it took like 3 sessions of just the stick and the rope, and she was like, acted like she's always been not scared of that thing. But the first time I brought it to her, she was scared. I would just hold it right here, and she would just smell the rope and just start snorting and just like all nervous. I can already brush her all over, pick up all of her feet, comb her mane and tail, tie her up. As I do those things, I got her desensitized to plastic bags and the tarp. I can throw the tarp right on over her. I can lead her around like our little fruit by our fruit trees and just lead her around. And yeah, she's been really good. I can lunge her, and she has been amazing. She is learning so fast. I didn't even know that they could I knew they could learn fast, but like she is just like boom, 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 what's next? Like she's just like, what's next? Okay, I'm good at that now, what's next? She's very fast paced. And I could tell between her and Journey, their personalities are kind of like opposite. Journey is just like, oh, she's like such the little baby, you know, she would just stand there all day for snuggles and treats, and I'm sure she kind of would too, but she's more like, okay, let's go, let's run, let's do this, let's go this way. You know, she's like, what's next? She's super cute. As far as the filming went through all this, I guess you could say it's kind of all over the place, but I'm gonna do my best in my editing in this video. It's gonna take some time, but I really want to make it really good for y'all. It's gonna be really cool seeing all of her progress. My mom filmed just like how I got Journey. Like, I didn't take my vlogging camera. I was thinking about it, but then, you know, once you go there and you're with the horse, you kind of just want all your attention on the horse and all that. But Mom, thank you to Mom, she did film a little bit of me meeting Indy for the first time and all that, getting her into the trailer. We did film all that, and these last few days with me and Indy, I've been filming, Mom's been filming, my brother Mark has been filming for me. I've set up my camera. It is really nice though when someone else can film you, and you don't have to worry about the camera. All you have to do is worry about just explaining what you're doing. You don't have to set it up, turn it on, walk back, turn it off, and just worry about the camera, where you're setting it up and all that. It's really nice when someone else can film for you. And yeah, so here is all the footage, y'all, of my progress with Indy. As I said, it's only been 4 full days, and she's been really well. And yeah, so here it is. I think I'm just gonna do it like day 1, show the footage, then write day 2, and then show the next footage. So I don't think there's much talking in all this, so I think I'll just be putting it to music. So I hope y'all enjoying seeing how we got Indy and how far she's come. So here it all is. Alrighty y'all, I just finished lunging her. I also brushed her. I didn't clean out her feet yet. I'm gonna do that right now. And the reason why y'all didn't see me brush her is because I brushed her over there and I was lazy to move my camera. That's why. That's the spot, isn't it? Clean out your feet now. Good girl, Indy. Good girl. I did it. I can lay down, but I sat on her. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. We're just chilling. That's all I have for today, y'all. I hope y'all enjoying seeing all the footage of Indy. And y'all, the reason why I named her Indy is because paint horses remind me of Indians. For some reason, I don't know why. Y'all might be like, what? But yeah, they do. They do remind me of Indians. Yeah, they do. They do. Okay, this is so bad. But yeah, that's why I called her Indy, because Indian, so I named her Indy. And her name suits her so well, because even though she's such a sweetheart. Even though she's gentle, this much in her, I could still see it. She's very independent, and Indy does mean independent, and her name suits her like bomb.com. Her name suits her really well. So that's why I named her Indy. I almost was gonna name her Puzzle. I thought that was really cute, but that name was just not suiting her all the way. You know what I mean? You know, like one of those names you choose for an animal and you choose, you're like, this is really cute, but it's not, you know, it doesn't suit them all the way. There's just that little part that you're like, I thought Puzzle's really cute because she was like acting all puzzled when we were getting her and getting her in the trailer. But then after we got her home and really seeing her and spending time with her, I'm like, Indy. Her name is Indy. Whoa. 5-year-old here. I-N-D-Y. Indy. Right now, y'all, she's actually still 1 year old. She will be 2 on April 12th. It's actually a day after Journey's birthday, because Journey's birthday is on the 11th. Journey will be turning 1 year old and Indy will be turning 2 years old. And my plan is, y'all, it is to rehome her after I train her. I was, in the beginning, I was kind of going back and forth because I really love her personality. She reminds me of me a lot. Just really quick-paced, loves to, I don't know. I almost said I'm like an Indian, but I'm not like an Indian. So that's why I thought, yeah, I should, that was my plan all along, was to get her, to tame her, to make sure she's really rideable and broke for her new home. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to be working on her slowly. I do not want to push anything on Indy. I don't like when the training is rushed, because I really want Indy to soak it in slowly, understand it all. I just don't want to push everything on her, like, you know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, I really just want to bond with her and really figure out her personality and see what she really loves to do, and yeah, just figure her out. And yeah, she's been a huge blessing, and I'm super grateful that I found her. It's been a huge blessing. But anyways, y'all, I hope I mentioned everything. I hope I did. If I didn't, y'all, there'll be another video about Indy. No, just kidding, just kidding. Y'all are probably like, okay, horses, I get it, okay. I'm just super excited. But anyways, y'all, thanks so much for watching today's video. I pray y'all have a really blessed day, and I'll see y'all soon. See ya. Have a very blessed day.